Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm back with another K-drama. Please let me know if you have seen it. I will write the name across the top. I will show the picture at bottom left and write the genre categories bottom right. All right. So before we get into this video, please like the video, follow me on TikTok for more, and share this with someone that you know that enjoys watching K-dramas. Okay, let's get into it. So this one is literally like an old time one, and I would say this is probably like, I can't even rate it, but it's definitely one of my top ones. Okay. The name of this K-drama is called Secret Love. So this woman, she's dating her boyfriend. So the boyfriend gets into an accident. I believe he was like drinking or whatever the case is. And he ends up hitting this woman, and the woman does not make it. And he's too scared to go to jail because he feels like he has so much to live for. And he's crying to his girlfriend. And she essentially says, hey, like, you know, you're about to become a lawyer. Like, I will take the fall, right? Now, when she ends up going to prison for this hit and run, she also finds out that she was pregnant by her boyfriend. And so she ends up delivering and having the baby in jail. She has him come to take the baby and raise the baby, and she's expecting that when she gets out of jail that her and her family can just be together. When she gets out of jail, she finds out essentially that her boyfriend has moved on from her. Her boyfriend has started dating someone much, much wealthier because they fit his class. His family, who is well aware of, you know, her taking the fall for this, they are essentially telling her, hey, like, don't ruin his life. He has a good thing going. Like, you went to jail. Why would he want to be with somebody that went to jail? At the end of the day, girl, why did you go to jail for a man like that? Why did you go to jail for any man in general, especially if he did no crime? Now, on top of having been released from jail, the boyfriend of the woman who was unalived from that hit and run, he starts investigating, and he realizes that she was the one that got arrested. Now, in her getting arrested, he essentially starts plotting his revenge for her getting rid of the love of his life, right? And in doing this, essentially, he's learning so many things about this woman. Originally, he starts off hating her, right? He genuinely despises this woman because you did all the things that you did. He is watching her from afar. I think at one point, like, she starts working at a company. He's her boss and everything and then some. So he's literally making her life living hell. Right? As time progresses, when the woman finally gets released, when the woman is like active in life and she finally has things kind of situated for her, she goes to find her ex and she says, you know what? I don't care if you don't want to be with me, whatever the case is, where's our child? Like, is our child with your parents? Like, where's our child? Right? She's trying to figure out where her kid is because she had this baby when she was in jail. She's trying so hard to get her baby, find her baby, whatever. She doesn't know where her baby is, and he's essentially refusing to tell her. This man is literally horrible. He essentially gets more and more corrupt. He feels like he's unstoppable, right? So over time, the man who despised the woman that went to jail, right, for unaliving his girlfriend, fiance, whatever she was, he and her essentially kind of like, he starts to have an understanding for her and realizes she's not capable of this. She doesn't know how to drive. She didn't do it. So now he starts trying to dig to find out, okay, who did this? Who did this, right? And the girl is kind of like refusing to say it because she already served the time. So at this point, it really doesn't even matter. Well, it does matter, but you know what I mean? Whatever the case is. So now when her ex starts acting really funny to her, and the other guy that's working with her is like really paying attention, the two of them are essentially trying to uncover all the evidence from that night. And little do they know, I guess her ex-boyfriend went so far as to scrub the details of the accident so that no one would be able to uncover it. So it would always look like it was her fault. It's just like every single time our main character, the woman, starts to have a break in life, something bad starts happening. So now essentially her ex-boyfriend is paranoid. He is terrified that she's going to let it slip that he was the one that was responsible for this accident. And so he essentially starts making life living hell for her. But on top of that, he starts plotting to try to get rid of her. Now, keep in mind, he left her for another woman that was more to his status because this girl went to jail. And while he's with this girl, the rich girl does not know the true him. And so it's like essentially like trying to like pin all this stuff. Then eventually, I guess when she finds out, it's just like literally a whole ordeal. Okay, it's literally a whole ordeal. I'm trying my best not to spoil this, but I really feel like this is a K-drama that you would probably like be so heavy into. You get to find out what happens with this woman, what happens with her kid. Does she ever find love? Like, you get to uncover all of this in this show. You get to kind of find out, like, every single time she starts to open something up or has something good going on in her life, here comes this ex who she took the fall for to make her life terrible. He uses everything that he learned legally and illegally to, like, ruin her life. He's doing everything that he can, everything in his power to ruin her life. And ultimately, this woman did not deserve the things that she endured, and she definitely didn't deserve, you know, getting released from jail and not finding her child. So definitely let me know if this is a K-drama that you would be interested in checking out. If it's something that you've already seen, please let me know, like, you know, how you felt about it. Yeah, like I said, like this video, follow me for more. I will be making this a series where I just kind of sum up to the best of my ability without spoiling a series, just kind of pique your interest so that you can go and watch it. And I will also include where you can find it or where it's streaming or available, okay? All right. Okay, thanks. Bye.